Larry the drunk, a regular at Moe's tavern, passed away quietly. Homer reluctantly dragged his whole family to attend his funeral. The other two drunks from the bar showed up too, along with Moe, and just then, the priest arrived late.
What are we doing today?
A sad, balding drunk who hung out at Moe's.
Got it.
After hearing a few words, the priest actually mistook Homer for the deceased, praising him as a beloved pillar of Springfield. Homer was over the moon to hear such compliments from others. Later, the priest finally realized the deceased wasn't Homer at all, and a flicker of disappointment even crossed his face. Larry's mother said her son had only 4 friends in the world, these 4 men from the bar. So the 4 of them walked up to the podium together and rattled off a few casual eulogies. After all, they barely even knew Larry. Once the funeral was over, Larry's mother pulled out his most cherished notebook. It was only then that they realized just how important they'd been to Larry. Lenny suggested taking Larry's urn to the waterfall depicted in the notebook, and the 4 guys hopped in a car and set off right away. All they wanted was to drop off the ashes quickly and get back to their own lives. That night, they checked into a motel. Lenny felt like Larry's spirit was right there with them, but Carl argued that Larry's soul would transform into cosmic energy, waiting to be reborn someday. At that point, Moe cut them off impatiently, telling them to stop talking nonsense. He said nothing remains of a person after they die. In the end, Lenny picked up the urn and walked out of the room alone. Early the next morning, Homer was washing up in the bathroom when he accidentally knocked over the urn.
Larry, get back in your jar.
He didn't even realize the blue stones mixed in with the ashes were sapphires. He was just scrubbing the ashes away with a toilet brush when Moe suddenly walked in. Moe recognized the sapphires instantly. They hit the road again soon after. Moe and Homer sat in the back seat, guarding their secret carefully. Lenny wanted to take the scenic route, but Carl was eager to get back on the main road. They bickered so fiercely that the car swerved all over the place, and the urn tumbled down. Moe slammed on the brakes the second he saw it happen.
I'm sorry, Carl. I'll get back on the highway.
No, you go however you want. Let's do right by Larry.
But before anyone could react, Lenny slammed his foot on the gas pedal, and the urn flew right out of the car.
Larry! Secret gems!
The 4 of them scrambled out in a panic. Moe tried to smooth things over, but Lenny saw right through the ruse. Those were clearly sapphires. Homer was about to explain, but Moe cut him off, framing him for trying to hog all the sapphires for himself.
What? You liar! Answer!
Just then, a police officer suddenly appeared. He gathered the scattered ashes back into the urn, then announced the 4 men were under arrest for smuggling gemstones and locked them all in the car's trunk. Right after that, the so-called officer dialed Fat Tony's number. It turned out they'd been tracking the last batch of gemstones Larry had smuggled. Fat Tony said they could let the 4 idiots go, but the fake cop planned to kill them all to tie up loose ends. In a desperate moment, Homer fumbled around and found a flare gun. Coincidentally, the fake cop ordered them to get out of the car just then. Homer shot the flare right at the cop's face, but the recoil sent the entire car careening off the cliff. The vehicle teetered on the edge of the precipice. They had to keep perfectly balanced, or they'd all plummet to their deaths. So they made a pact to jump out together on the count of 3.
You don't jump on 3! You jump on go! 1, 2, 3, go! The 3 is the go! Agree to disagree!
As the 4 of them argued over the plan, a broken tree branch suddenly came crashing down, hitting the fake cop and sending the urn slipping from his hand. It tumbled all the way down the cliff, finally wedging itself right beside the tire of a car at the bottom. Homer owed his life to that Larry had saved him. The car plunged off the cliff and exploded the second it hit the ground, and right in front of them, there stood a waterfall. It didn't look anything like the one in Larry's drawing, though. Homer picked up the sketch and studied it closely, and suddenly, it dawned on him. He knew exactly where Larry had really wanted them to take him. At long last, Larry had reached the sacred place of his heart.